Hey, it's Mike D from Martial Arts Business System and MABiz Secret Society and Martial Arts Business websites and all that other good stuff. Anyway, got some quick tips for some May and June marketing ideas for your martial arts school. All right, so May and June can be pivotal months, pivotal months. Easy for me to say, because I mean, let's face it. I mean, you're going into the summer, July, August, and kind of the summer doldrums, where people kind of see us more, your martial arts business, more as a distraction than something they want to embrace and want to get into. But not all the time, and there are people to be recruited for sure, and students to be retained. So what happens is, about every 2 months, Brett Lechtenberg, his school's out there in Sandy, Utah. We put our heads together and we go over and devise a marketing plan to hold ourselves accountable and to hold him accountable, and also hold our clients accountable that we share this marketing plan with, so they have something to measure against. They have a flow of ideas, a flow of strategy that are diverse. See, I think Dan Kennedy says diversity leads to stability. So a diverse plan to recruit a bunch of students over the course of May and June is certainly a winning formula. I mean, where are the other options? Just kind of wing it, hope people come in the door, hope friends tell their friends, whatever. So I'm going to run through a list of some ideas for you, and maybe you'll get something out of it. But at the very least, just keep in mind, you know, here we are. I'm just doing this video at the end of March. I'm going to post it all through the month of April. And the idea is certainly to plan ahead for sure. But think about some of these ideas. Some of them are outside the box. Some of them are based on principles. Some of them are really a follow-up and are kind of stragglers from our previous marketing plan, which was March and April, which I went over a lot. A lot of people kind of took me up on my $10 special to get into the program and check it out and get that March and April plan. So some of this is going to be spillover, but then there's some new fresh stuff. And what we're targeting for Brett's school is about 27 or so students. And again, you know, we may hit that number, we may come fairly close, who knows, we may will exceed it, right? But here's the thing, the first Thursday of May, we're taking advantage of something called Street Smart, Street Safe Day. So we're going to do some press around that. We're going to try to get some press around that because it's an actual event, Street Smart, Street Safe Day. And we're going to do obviously a flyer and a handout for the local Chamber of Commerce and for maybe the schools, and obviously for our own student base, But Street Smart, Street Safe Day is another way to have the old boring summer safety event. All right, well, you know, every single year, summer safety, blah 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 blah. No, call it something different this year. We're calling it Street Smart, Street Safe Day, and we've got a really cool flyer that we're finishing up with all the different bullet points that we're going to cover and all the reasons why families need to attend. We're not just going to make this for kids; we're going to make it for adults and kids as well. This is something, again, this is one of those principles as an example. Teacher appreciation at the end of May. Again, that's been around for a while. That's one of those principles I'm talking about. You just do it, make some connections with the teachers. We got a postcard that we're working on that kind of offers some fun summer facts with the idea they can go to the website and get more of those facts, and we're kind of tying them in to the actual postcard. So again, you know, I learned this from a guy named Mark Hughes who wrote a book called Buzz Marketing. And you know, advertising is great, marketing is great, but at the same time, you want to create some content that people will talk about. So with these summer fact tips that we're doing, we're hoping that they're a keepsake, right? And then we're tying in the marketing to that actual summer fun fact, all right? So that's what we're doing for the kids, and then we're making an offer, of course, and we're going to do the same thing for a women's targeted piece as well. We're going to use that for an insert for a newspaper and a targeted direct mail piece. Now again, when you do direct mail, don't think that's a mystery. It's not. You do direct mail to either your accumulated list of prospects that you've done through special events, through Hustle, through people who called, through your website, or you do it to a very targeted, what we call, purchase list. All right, so just don't get overwhelmed when I say direct mail. A lot of people do, but you know, direct mail can be one of the best kept secrets for your local martial arts school. So we're doing that. So we're doing three things with that. We're actually going to do an insert. We're going to do a postcard with that as well. So you can see how it's one piece of content and it spreads itself three ways. All right, we're going to do academic excellence awards, perfect attendance, to kind of just do a again more of a give back type thing. Brett has a whole video on this on our Secret Society site, which is all about how to work this in the schools and everything. I'm looking at the clock because I want to keep this under a certain time period. But again, we're tying in the Street Smart, Street Safe Day with the actual event to bring some referrals in. All right, so we're going to do that marketing mailer. This is going to be throughout the months of May and June. Then from there, you can probably don't rehearse these much. For June, we're going to do a Father's Day fitness boot camp, and we're going to call it a Fight the Fat fitness boot camp. Maybe we'll see if that title sticks, but something along those lines. I just finished working on the piece today. So last year we did a Father's Day bodyguard event. This year we're mixing it up and doing, hey, Dad, get your butt off that couch, get out of hibernation. It's time to work out and lose those love handles just in time for summer type thing. So hopefully we can parlay that into enrollments for those dads as well. So we're encouraging them to bring their friends. So see, just thinking outside the box here, right? Leveraging your internal resources. Obviously the month of June you're going to carry out all of your Karate Kid plans. So hopefully you've got all that. We've published 3 pieces ready to go for our members that they can just knock off and use. 12 Crazy Weeks of Summer begins. This is something that Brett Lechtenberg does very well, where each week, to keep his students engaged, we come up with these, and this was his idea. I just kind of knocked him off on it. We come up with these different weeks, these different themes each week, and he calls it 12 Crazy Weeks of Summer. A lot of our members have used it as well. And then obviously there's a Karate Kid themed buddy night in there too. Of course, doing your birthday parties and other stuff like that is always a good idea. If you follow a good system, you can get some students. Small Business Week. We do a lot of networking, so we're going to try to leverage that to local business owners in the area. And something that we're trying as well, not just student birthdays, but instructor, staff member, leadership team member birthdays. And really, you're not really saying, hey, invite your friends. So if I'm having a birthday party, it isn't about inviting Mike's friends. It's about me inviting people to this event, whether it's a staff member for them, or whether it's a leadership team member, or the owner's birthday, or some kind of event. There's out of staff, out of the owners, out of the program directors, out of leadership team people. There's got to be somebody in there who's got an anniversary, who's got something coming up where you can use an excuse to make it an event. So I'm running out of time. So that's just a few things that are on our list. Each one will generate, 1 to 3, sometimes 0, but 1 to 3 enrollments per item. And then we're just kind of snowballing on that, building on it. Now, if you're an MA Biz Secret Society member, of course, you'll get all the pieces and all the coaching that goes along with implementing this plan, and we'll do our best to keep you on track. But if not, no big deal. Hopefully you got some great ideas. If you want to try the MA Biz Secret Society, just go to mabizsecretsociety.com/1. You can get started for $1. We're doing a $1 special to get going. Now again, maybe you're on the site now, but don't just do it for the sake of doing it. Actually try it. I understand if you may not want to stick with it, but try it with the idea with the intention that you will stick with it because it will work. Don't just try it for the sake of trying it. Don't just try it because it's $1. We definitely want committed people in here, just like you want committed people to your school. So if you're really serious, try it for $1. You really have nothing to lose. And then get in touch with me. We'll spend some time on the phone and we'll make it work for you. All right, again, mabizsecretsociety.com/1. If you're already on this page, just click the buttons. All right, talk to you soon.